Hey there, thank you for checking out my video today. Be sure to stay to the end to see several more projects. So I'm Sandy of Lolling and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. So my video coincides with our Positive Inkers Global Design Team blog and InstaHop, so do check that out. Our theme this month is tree packaging and a matching gift tag. So not a card, in other words. I'm going to fix something behind my back here. I have an awful sore back today for some reason. Anyway, let's get crafting. So you may have guessed that we're using this stamp set. This you may or may not have seen. It becomes available, well, this is November 1st, so it becomes available today for you. It's only available until January the 4th or from November 1st forward while supplies last. This is awesome, like OMG awesome. And I'll tell you why I like it. Because these are so big, take up lots of real estate on your card, and they also say a lot. Not only that, the font is so what's the word? It's happy. It just makes me happy to see it. It is. So from our home to yours, have yourself a merry little Christmas. May the season be filled with peace and joy. Noel, from all of us, Merry Christmas. Fa la la. And 'tis the season to be jolly. Isn't that awesome? These are so cool. I would suggest you get this. All right, enough said. I just want to let you know that as a demonstrator, I got to order this early. Also had the opportunity to purchase a bundle, an early release from the upcoming mini catalog, which I think you're able to purchase as of November 1st as well. Fitting florets, something like that. Good memory. Anyway, this is the one that I wanted. I wanted more Christmas sentiments and big ones. This fits the bill. Alrighty, so because we're doing a tree package, I am using these craft gift boxes. They have all the score lines, which is really cool. They have this little window. This is the correct side. It's got all the adhesives that you need to put the box together. One thing you are going to need is some way to score on the lines. It's not real bendable as it is right now. Anyway, I absolutely love these. I have ideas for our family Christmas that I'm just excited because I can load these up with goodies. Now, it doesn't say they're food safe. They don't have that shiny inside, so if you're going to put something in here, you want to either have it packaged, like have it in a bag of some sort. We want to keep whatever it is fresh as well. All right, so I'm just going to keep score all of the lines, all of them. Okay, doesn't take long. Pardon me. Almost there. And one more. Alrighty. I'm going to assemble the bottom of the box first. So today I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool. All you have to do is remove these. Hopefully. Remove these. There we go. They have to remove when they're asked to remove, right? I'm kidding. Alrighty, there we go. Two. I also want to mention that everything I use in my video, right down to the scoring tool, Take Your Pick tool, ribbon, the whole 9 yards, is available at my online shop in the description below. So, but you need to be in Canada to shop with me. You don't have to be in Canada, though. don't have to worry about it. You can give me a thumbs up, a positive comment, subscribe. All of that helps my little business. And I do appreciate it. I really do. You know which ones I forgot to do? I forgot to do these. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I kind of felt that was going to happen. This is kind of important. It's the back of the box. Now that I put some of it together, I just made it way harder. So, you know what? You know what Sandy just did? Don't do what Sandy just did, okay? There. Alrighty. But we can proceed. Anyway, here we go. So you're basically, there's a little gluey bit. And you're just going like that, and just give it a little squish, like so. The top, I'm going to wait on the top for just a little bit, because this particular treat box is going to be a surprise. Did I get something on that? I did. All right. So what I did is I took a piece of DSP. This is from the Boughs of Holly, and I cut it to 3 3/4 by 4.5 long. So it should fit right there. I saw Sam Hammond, Poodle's Papercraft, don't say it the wrong way, do this. I'm just going to make mine a little bit different. I am using the tear and tape. Just like what Sam said in her video, don't use liquid adhesive. Just going to slide around on that. So it really is tear and tape. You can just tear it. I am staying pretty close to the edges here of the design on the opposite side. My paper isn't a whole lot bigger. You know what? I'm actually going to make a suggestion that you don't even put the bottom together, because it is kind of getting in my way. It was fine when I was doing this on my own, but in the video, it's kind of getting in my way. And you literally don't have to cut this. It really is tear and tape. And I'm hoping you can see all that. I know there's a bit of glare, but we do need some light. And then right along this edge as well. And I'm going to give you a tip. I love giving tips. All right, so that's the tear and tape. If you want it to come off nicely, give it a little burnish. You think, oh no, Sandy's sticking that down even harder than it was. That's okay, because then get out your big tool, get under it, and simply pull. And it's that easy. As long as your aim is right, is on, and pull. I hope you've been following me on Instagram. I've been having so much fun, and I mean, doing things other than just cards. I shouldn't say just cards. Paper is kind of my life. But check out all the different things I'm doing. I'm even exploring doing a little bit more cooking. Just want to see. That to me looks like, see, to me it's not completely directional, because some leaves are up, some are down, but I like it this way, so I'm going to go in this direction. Alrighty, let's just set that down on there, there, covered all the, you can't see through. So this is a treat box with a surprise, and the surprise is, I'm going to do this one more time. The surprise is that they can't see what's inside. So there's no peeking. It's a no peeking box. So I believe you get, let me just think about this. Yeah, you get 10 in the box, or in the package of these boxes, and they're not a terrible price. I highly recommend them. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, line it up, and line it up. So you're gonna see, that looks really plain, doesn't it? There, that looks really plain, so we're gonna dress it up. And I have those pieces ready. Now, this isn't sticking out too bad. You don't want to put adhesive here and hold these sides down, because, you know, it kind of affects opening the box. Alrighty, so let's bring out the goodies that I've got. You know me, I have to cut a whole bunch of sprigs because I'm not sure how many I'm going to use. So I have these. This is soft succulent and basic white. And these, including this, these are all from the Holly Berry dies. So I wanted to layer these two. And these as well. These sprigs are in there. So look at that. Look at the green in that. Look at how beautiful that is. That's evening evergreen. And I'm just going to layer it right on top of there. And you might be saying to yourself, why is there a circle there? Well, because I want to use, I thought, I want to put all this beautiful paper. It's so beautiful and sparkly. I can use this on another project. So whether I cut it in half, and I have ideas, you know, that I may cut it in half and do like bloop bloop. I don't know yet. I have one in this color too, because originally I had planned on this color. And then when I realized that there was, because how would I know? I'm only a demonstrator. When I realized there was evening evergreen in the package, actually you get 3 colors. You get evening evergreen, gold, and vanilla paper as well in the Glimmer specialty paper, which I believe, yeah, you're going to find in the mini catalog. Okay, so let's put that together. This again is from the stamp set that I just showed you, the framed and festive. Look at that. I forgot to turn the sound off on my computer. 1 second. There. Just get little blip noises. So just that little bit peeks out, and that's all you really need. I find when I'm using glimmer paper, oh my gosh, I say this a lot. Less is more. Less is more. I'm just doing around here. Obviously, I don't want to get near the circle. And it doesn't matter that the circle's not lined up. It wasn't what I was going for. I was going for saving the paper. So I used the layering circles dies, which I think of all the dies I bought might have been my first set of dies. They explained to me, Sandy, you want circle dies because you can stamp it sideways. It doesn't matter, because when you cut this out, it'll always be like so. If it was a square, I would have had a harder time. So I like that. Doesn't matter how I cut it out, it's going to be in a circle. I hope that made sense. Made sense to me. You can't go wrong with circles. So I've had those, oh wow, oh, at least 11 years, I want to say. Seems like a really long time, but I get a lot of use out of them. So I would put that on my must-have list, or in your case, put that on your Christmas list. Okay, so this again is soft seafoam, and this is basic white. So these are layering dies, if you choose to layer them. I chose to layer them because I just wanted to see some of the soft succulent underneath, like so. Now this, and oh, hang on. That's for another project. I'm using these. These, that's another project. Go away, go away. I could use it too. These, oops, upside down, are textural elements. So check it out. How many are in here? 20. So you just want to take that out. Same on both sides. So if you want your sprigs to go that direction, they can. If you want them to go that direction, they can. They can go up or down, doesn't matter. And what I did is I wasn't sure which color I would like the best. I wanted to kind of go with this paper. So I was going to start with, is this it? Poppy Parade. And I'm going to use the bullet end. So this is the Stampin' Blends. There won't be a lot of blending happening here. It's very small. Now that to me is looking a little bit pink on the wood. You always, depending on what color you're working on, it's going to be, yeah, or actually it's looking a little bit orange, which is actually what I like about Poppy Parade, that it does have the orange kind of tones in it. However, just want to make sure, I should look once in a while to see that I'm actually in frame. Okay, so that's not quite dark enough. That was Poppy Parade. This one is Sweet Sorbet. So you can just keep layering your colors on top until you get the color you like. And you notice I'm kind of, there's no, like I said, there's no blending involved here. And the wood will soak up the ink just a little bit, so sometimes 2 coats are necessary, depending on the look you're going for. Oops, just realized I was shaking my table. Still a little too orange. Okay, come on in. Are these both, it's weird, light and light. Yes, I have 2 cherry cobblers. That would be because when they first came out, you could buy them singly. There we go. Now we're getting the darker color. Well, I had to try, right? You don't know unless you try. Experiment. That's what stampers do. We experiment a lot. If you saw the cut pieces I have not in frame here, you'd know how many colors I went through before I decided how these projects were going to look. And I do have a bunch of projects to show you. Okay, so that one's a little light. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more, doesn't hurt. Pardon me. I just had supper and I put, what are those little flakes? Chili flakes? Chili pepper flakes or whatever? Wow. Well, when you get one that you're not expecting, I made the soup really hot. Let's put it that way. Hot as in heat hot and hot as in spicy hot. So which one's this? I should tell you that. Light Mossy Meadow. I think pretty well any color would go with this, but it's the green I chose. I can hear my grandson. Oh, I missed one. Concentrate, Sandy. Aren't they cute? They're cute. Just a nice little embellishment that no one's expecting. It's kind of the way, you know, we do things. Now, okay, so now I want to take this, and the way I'm going to decide where I'm going to put this. It could go on this side. It could go on this side. I kind of like it here because I like this sprig. I mean, it's like I meant to do that. So I think I'll go with this side, and we're going to pop it up. Remember my dimensionals from last week? The ones where I got the, put them too close to the blending brushes. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do what I did. It's not the end of the world, but it sure doesn't look pretty, you know? All right, let's get the backings off. Come on, there we go. I think we got them all. It's all shiny. Nope, not that center one. I got a little bit of it. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Right there. And a little sprig here will fit under there. Let's see, how do we want that? Or maybe we want the sprig going this way. You just never know, do you? Now, if this was, I missed the spot. If this was paper, I would be chopping off that little bit. And that's why I have 2, because I wrecked that end. All right, but I'm gonna go with this side because I know my ribbon's gonna go here. I'm not sure if they're whistling or screaming upstairs. It's a lively household with a 2.5-year-old, 2 dogs, and 3 adults. Very lively. Oh no, don't get stuck to my finger. That is not what we want. I'm using glue dots to hold this down. Again, I don't think in this case that liquid glue is what you're looking for. Let's just go down a little bit further. These are almost the same size as the berries, which is kind of cool. I'll put one down right here. You don't need to do every single berry because honestly, I don't think they're going anywhere. And let's lift that up. I'll just tuck that in. Give it a little press. So the reason why, well, okay, I had scrap pieces of paper. And it's like, oh, I'm not going to use that little piece. It was about like, well, let's say like odd shape. And I'm like, I'm not going to use those. And I went, well, cut these. So I did. I do love my sprigs. I have large and small because this is all in the die set. So they go different directions as well. And I'm just deciding what color I like better. I've got it like this is a pretty bold statement right here. And I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with white. I do know. Okay, that one's upside down. Okay, so these guys are going the right way. So let's just see how we're gonna do this. I've already got one. Can I? I know there's a glue dot. Yeah, right about there. Maybe what we'll do is we'll come in from this side. Oh, me and my glue dots a little jumped ahead just a tad. You get too excited and you're like, oh, I have to finish making this. And then you realize, oops, oops. Does anyone else do that? Let me know in the comments. Does anyone else get ahead of themselves? I mean, whether you do videos or not, we just tend to get excited and just keep going. Okay, kind of going up that way. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to do it. I'm tempted to cut that down a bit. I could do it. I do like showing you, like, if you happen to mess something up, there is a way to fix it. Now in this case, there's my glue dot. Wait, there's my glue dot right there. So you can, please don't break, you can very gently, let's see if we can get under there. I do not know. It's not looking very positive. Oh, a little bit. It's okay if it goes off because it's not like a card that has to fit in an envelope. Yeah, this one's bugging me. I am so not done with you. Okay, so the glue dot's way up there. Well, not way up. If I take my scissors and just cut that little bottom piece off, it's a lot shorter, and I like that better. And I just have to. I think I did this on the last video too, or the one before, where I kind of got a little ahead of myself. All right, so that part is good. Next, we need to hold the box shut because there's no peeking, right? No peeking. So the ribbon I'm going to use is this. So this is the Pool Party sheer ribbon. And we're going to, okay, I'm not great at making bows. Let's be clear here. I am not good at making bows. However, I watched Sam's video a couple times, had to shut it off so I could get a good look. And I think we can do this. Okay, there's the end. I don't feel like that's long enough for a bow. Okay. And be brave and cut that piece there. Okay, we'll wiggle the bow into place. Now this is weird. I don't know if this happens to you. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. When I make bows, I have to make them upside down or they don't turn out right. If I made a bow this direction, it would be facing up. So I figure if I make the bow this direction, it should face down. Let's see if that holds true. Alrighty, so I'm doing bunny ears. I'm trying to hold this as tight as possible. This being the ribbon, so it doesn't loosen on the sides. Hey, that's not terrible. All right, so I'm gonna fix up the little bunny ears. I'm just gonna move it over. Actually, that's not terrible. Up, 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 up. Everybody moves. Up, 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 up. The back never is quite as pretty, just so you know. If you want, well, you can't actually. I was just gonna say, if you wanted to, you could use a glue dot and hold that down, but no, don't do it. Isn't that cute? So all they have to do is open it, is pull this. I'm not, no Wink of Stellix, I don't want it all over the front. You could use, believe it or not, I found these on my stand. And how did they get there? I have no idea. And it looks like there's only 2. So we'll be going with 2 today. We're going to break our own rules. And they are the big ones. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to show you the originals and such. So let me just see if I told you everything. Yes, yes, Pool Party. Yes. Sometimes I forget to tell you. And how much ribbon is that? I don't know. I'd have to take the bowl apart. Okay, so I'll show you the original. It's completely different. As in, it's the same paper, same boughs of holly. Clearly, can I get both in here? I think I can. Clearly, this is on this side. This time, I just like the way it worked out. I used real red and the same colors. Well, I started actually, this is all cherry cobbler in the blends, and this would be pear pizzazz. And this is the crinkle, white crinkle ribbon, and a little bit of linen ribbon just for some additional texture. So I like both those, and you notice the sentiments are different. So see what I mean about they're going to take up a good piece of real estate on a card, and I like that. So there's those two. Oh wait, hold that. And then here's the matching tag. Same ribbon, also from the stamp set, same sprigs. And I don't normally do this, but I actually glued, what are these? I forget what the tags are called. Hang on, that's one thing I didn't write down. Can you believe it? One moment, I will tell you what these are. Tailor-made tags. They're in the annual catalog. And there's different shapes and sizes, also a plus. But I just thought how different. It made it nice and thick. How different just to have it like that. And I think and I popped it up, of course, because you know me, I pop things up. So those two are a match. And then for this one, slightly different paper, but they still match, different ribbon. I used two ribbons, and the, oh man, hang on. Lucky I can reach. This would be, I always forget the name. Isn't that weird? Because I just used it, I think, last week. Metallic woven ribbon, and this is Parakeet Party. But to me, it goes. There's no Parakeet Party in this. So with this, I took a piece of this paper, which is under here, and I just cut around, and I took the Fa La La from the same Frame and Festive stamp set, cut around her fussy cut, and then everything's popped up here. That's those two. And I made some plain tags because, you know, you have to. So I made this one with just a little sprig. Almost looks like a little reindeer antler. Boy, if I had two of those, wouldn't that be cute? I thought that was pretty. Very plain as well. This one, okay, my friends. use a full Wink of Stella. I've been using like mostly empty ones, and I think they're almost gone. But you see, I don't know if you can see all that shimmery glimmer on there. So this one I did a little bit different, and you notice the tag is slightly different as well. So this has this on the front, same paper underneath, and then white on the back. Cool, huh? And guess what? I didn't use this at all. I wonder what I thought I was using that for. I have no idea. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, last project. All right, so this is an envelope. This is one of the Stampin' Up. They're really beautiful envelopes. And I saw a demonstrator. I looked up, you know, on YouTube, of course. I looked up treat packaging, and I came across this. And seriously, it's an envelope. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video on how to do these, or I could send you over to Chelsea Christensen's video. She's an artisan. Mine didn't turn out perfect. Did not turn out perfect. I kind of ripped the paper at one point. You have to do some scoring. When you score through the top part of the flap on the envelope, go really light, because it's lighter than regular basic white paper. It's much thinner. Anyway, this is what I was going to do with it. I was going to make another one of these. So that could still happen. I don't know. I haven't perfected it. But anyway, and there's another tag on there. So for this one, they would just have to undo that bow and open it up. And there's just one little hole in the back. I don't have a paper punch like that. This stands up. Mine's a little wonky, but it does stand up. I used the Stampin' Pierce mat and just went straight through everything, boom, in one shot. Makes a nice, if you're using this tool, take your big tool, a nice little circle. Anyway, oh wait, there's one more. I just found this one. Extra Simple, Merry Christmas, also from the same stamp set, also from Boughs of Holly. You know that I like to kind of keep everything so it all goes together. And I just thought that was kind of really simple, but pretty. Even the backing paper. So this one you could write here, or you could write here. There we go, my friends. Holy moly, that was a lot, wasn't it? You know I like a set when I go not so crazy making things. Like, not so. And I knew the second I saw the stamp set that I was getting it. So, my suggestion, get the stamp set before you can't get the stamp set. So you can order as of today, November the 1st. Happy November, by the way. And get the stamp set and go from there. And there will be a blog that's got everything listed, or there is a blog, I should say, post. Everything's listed, so you can look up what all the products are I used if you want to use the same ones. Anyway, guess what? We are done, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you spending your time with me. And I will be back again next Tuesday. Oh, well, will I? I'm going away, so I don't know. Maybe a little later next week. I am planning a trip to my old hometown. I have a bunch of Christmas boxes for our my team, which is Stamping Inspirations. I have Christmas boxes to deliver, so I won't be in town. So we'll see if I can get that video done or not. So I'm just going to say, at this point, I'll say see you next Tuesday, maybe. If not, it'll be later in the week. Okay. Bye-bye. Have yourself a wonderful week. And thumbs up, comments, share, all that good stuff. Thank you very much.